So my name is James Taylor, and this is KoT Tokyo for Prism device. Um, this isn't the correct hardware to really show off this demo of KoT Tokyo. It's meant to be played on a Prism device, which is like a tabletop touch surface, and that recognizes spark pieces that are put down on the surface. So you would start the game by putting down your monster figure, if you're familiar with KoT Tokyo, on one of these spots, and it would show that a new player had been registered. Right now we're just going to use a little workaround, because again, this is not, I'm making this video because I don't always have the luxury of showing the demo on the Prism device, but I just kind of want to have a video to send off to people so that they know what we're talking about. KoT Tokyo is not a game that we have licensed. We're just making a demo to help show off some of the capabilities of the hardware. Anyway, so when we hit start, all of the cards get generated, and players who are sitting around the edges of the table can drag their card so that it's positioned beside them on the board, or positioned in front of them on the board. So here are our characters. Now we're scanning for turn order because players could be sitting anywhere if we want it to go smoothly in like a correct turn order. So players can always reposition these pieces. There are these little private tutorial tips for the player whose turn it is. You'll see those sometimes, and then every once in a while you'll also see a public tutorial tip that shows up and is directed at everyone. You can always open up our little tutorial here. We added this quick makeshift tutorial just so that we could leave this playing on a Prism device, in a lobby, and people who aren't familiar with KoT Tokyo can hop in. Anyway, so KoT Tokyo is a game of rolling 6 die, and you can roll each one up to 3 times. I'm actually going to keep this roll. These are victory points right here, and if you get 3 of the numbers, then they will be added to your victory point score. So I should have 2 victory points for getting 3 2s, and then another victory point for getting an extra one of that number. So I should be getting 3 victory points there, and then a couple of energies, which can be used to buy things in the store. So there are my victory points. I still have 10 health, and I can choose to buy any of these things in the store. I don't have enough energy, so I'll just opt out of buying, and now it's Cyber Bunny. We still haven't taken no one's taken Tokyo City or Tokyo Bay, but we can see that now because I've got a claw, which is damage, and I'll re-roll that one. And it looks like Cyber Bunny's going to be the first one to take Tokyo City. So there's that. Cyber Bunny takes Tokyo City, and I do have enough to purchase a card. So I'm going to purchase Poison Quills, and it'll show up there, and that little card will be automatically calculated. That little special ability will be calculated whenever it's my turn. It'll also get a little bit bigger to show that it's been activated at a certain point. So you win the game by getting 20 of these victory points, or by just being the last person standing. So as people get attacked in Tokyo City and Tokyo Bay, their health will fall, and it'll be this epic struggle to be the last person standing or the first person to gain 20 of these victory points. KoT Tokyo was developed by Richard Garfield, who's the same guy who did Magic the Gathering. This game is kind of, I think, a little bit different for him. It's published by ALO Games. Again, this isn't a licensed version, but we just made it as a quick demo to show off, the ability of our Prism device to register pieces that are placed down onto the board. And this is just the software. This is not the hardware demo. Yeah, this was created mostly by me. I took about 30 days to develop all of this and create a lot of this kind of makeshift artwork for all this stuff, and drop in the music and the sound effects, and get all the game logic working correctly. So you can kind of see what we're trying to accomplish here. We're trying to do these digital games that are like board games. You've got people gathered around a digital surface, which I love because it allows people to talk and hang out in the way that they would if they're playing a board game. But they'll have a bunch of really great content at their fingertips, and they won't have to go out to the store and buy it. So anyway, let's see if I can get one of these monsters to take Tokyo Bay. No dice. Alright, well, maybe the next guy. Oh, actually, you know what? I could buy something with this guy. So let's do Friend of Children. When you gain any energy, gain 1 extra energy. Let's see that. Now it's this guy's turn. And you can always reposition these cards too. You can't switch them with other cards because then that'll mess up the turn order. But you can slide them around. Here we go. So now Alienoid has the option to take Tokyo Bay. We're not going to buy anything. And now the monsters in Tokyo City and Tokyo Bay can do damage to everybody else. But the monsters outside of Tokyo City and Tokyo Bay do damage to the monsters in Tokyo. So there's just a little bit of strategy in finding out, how much time you want to spend in Tokyo City or Tokyo Bay because you can't heal there, so you want to be in there for a little while and then hop out. Ooh, Gigasaur's getting some serious. Alright, so now Cyber Bunny has the option to step out of Tokyo, and let's say Cyber Bunny is tired of getting beat up, and so he says yes, and now Gigasaur has the option to go in, and we won't buy anything. So you get the basic idea. You can always open up the tutorial again, and you can always reset the game and start it all over again. Anyway, total development time about 31 days, and that's King of Tokyo for the Prism device. Alright, thank you.